好的，各位记者朋友，1月8号到11号，世界知名伊斯兰宗教人士和学者代表团在新疆进行了访问。在代表团即将结束访问行程的时候，我们邀请了代表团团长阿里先生同媒体记者朋友见面。阿里先生欣然答应，我们表示感谢。
Thanks for your visit here. And here is the last interview with me here. And
首先呢，我想跟阿里先生呢交流一个问题。阿里先生呢是2019年曾经到新疆呢进行了访问，那么这一次呢是率领了一个更大规模的一个代表团到新疆来再次访问。我想请教阿里先生，您这么安排的考虑主要考虑是什么？那么这一次访问最大的收获是什么？谢谢。
Mr. Ali, you have visited Xinjiang in 2019, and why did you make the decision to pay this second visit here? Are there any specific reasons for you to make this delegation to be here for the second time?
Okay. First of all, when I visited this province in 2019, I was with, a small delegation from UAE only. And I thought that it's very important for the Muslim world to understand what's happening in this province, in Xinjiang, by seeing. Seeing is believing. And this is why, I requested from many colleagues from different countries to come and join me in the second visit. And I can see that the development, although, my arrival was on the first day of the removal of COVID-19 restriction, but I can see the difference and the development that's happening here. Yesterday we visited the old town. We saw the market. We saw the people on the street. We engage with them. We see how people are enjoying a lifestyle, enjoying a development, and you see their happiness, in the way they look at you, they smile. Things are improving. So this is very important for the Muslim world and for the world at the end to understand that, the people here in this province are Chinese, are part of China, and the government is taking good care of them. And actually, they are investing in the people that you need the same thing. They are taking care of their people, their citizen here in this province. You wish that the citizen in Europe and other countries are having the same care and the same services, which is they lack it.
So I will ask the following questions. And the second one is, how will you describe this trip to your friends or other scholars when you are back to your country?
Well, first of all, it's very important that, we are in a small world. It's the world, because of globalism, because of the internet, because of the challenges that we face as humanity, it became like a small village. And we should take care of each other. And we should work together. And everyone, I think, understand that the world need a secure, stable, and well-developed China, because the role that China play in the world, the impact of what the Chinese are doing on the world economy, especially in the underdeveloped country, is crucial for all of us at the end. And this is why, it's very important to get the right message to the world. And this is where I think it's very important to engage with them. Engaging with people will create bridges of trust, of respect, and also later on of cooperation. Working on political agenda to exclude any country is not at the end at the best interest of the world. We need to put our political differences aside and work together, because at the end we have to live together. We face so many challenges that we have to come together to face these challenges. We should work, together to make sure that the world enjoys security, stability, and peace. And we can't do it, unless we come together. So it's very important, for those elite in every nation, those wise people to come forward, speak up. We need to work at the end as a family, as human being, for the best interest of all of us.
So can you use one word or one phrase to describe your most impressive feelings about this place?
My trip, things in China is moving in the right direction, is developing. We need to understand it. We need to respect the choice of the Chinese people on their system, and to engage with them.
So which word will you use or phrase will you use to describe Xinjiang?
First, I'll describe it that well developed, there is harmony between the people from different ethnics, and coexistence values is there on the street. You can see them.
This is also the most impressive part to you, right?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. And we have been to the delegation have visited the mosques, the Islamic institutes, and we also see the bazaar, the international markets during your trip. So how's your feelings about the government's protection on local residents and Muslims' religion freedom? What's your feelings?
First of all, many of the delegation, they were not aware that in the Chinese constitution that it stated freedom of religion. Now they know it. The second thing is this: they start to understand the importance of the integration of Muslim in China within the whole system, within the nation. And this is for the best interest of Muslim to be integrated with the other component of the community, interact with them, share the responsibility as a citizen about the nation, and play their role in the development of China as their nation.
You mean to put the patriotism into the religion?
No, it's that, in the Chinese constitution, they respect of religion. You need to respect your religion, practice your religion, but at the same time, you have to respect the country constitution, you have to respect the laws, and play your role. Practicing your religion is something that's your choice. You can't impose it on others. You have to respect the choice of others, and you have to live as a citizen, as a Chinese citizen, loyal to the leadership, loyal to the country, being proud as a Chinese citizen.
So how's your feelings about local government's measures in protecting people's freedom of religion?
You see, I when I compare it when I was 2019, there is huge change in the right direction. There is a lot of progress. The problem, it's not from one side. The Muslim community, they have to play their role. It's not only the government, it's not only the local government, it's the Muslim leaders within the community. They have to engage, take the lead, and make sure that Muslims are integrated within the whole nation, with the other component of the Chinese society. And this is, it's come from both sides. I think there is a lot need to be done. And this is a thing that we are talking about. But we have been doing this in other countries. Here is much better. In other countries, there are so many challenges, especially in Europe. The integration of Muslims, they are facing so many challenges. Here, it's not like that, but it's need more, it's need to create the environment, to let the Muslim leaders take the lead, especially to create a narrative that will gain the heart and the mind of the youth, to convince them that they are Chinese, they are part of the nation, they are citizens of this country, and they have to be loyal and contribute and participate on the development of their local community and of China as a whole.
Okay. So some countries, especially some Western countries, are using religion issues to attack China. So what's your comment on this?
Look, the problem is this. There is things that we should not use them within our political differences or within political agenda. It is religion, terrorism, climate change, poverty. These are challenges that we are facing everywhere. The problem is this: when politicians engage in religion, they spoil religion. And when religious people engage in using politics, they spoil themselves. Now, I think it's very important to understand that the issue of Muslim, not only in China, in many other countries, it should be part of these countries. The sovereignty of these nations should be respected according to the international law. And Muslim in China as Chinese citizen, Muslim in any country are citizen of their country. We should respect that.
Okay, thanks. So you have mentioned that terrorism is not only the threat to the Xinjiang region, but also to the whole world. So why is it important for the Xinjiang regions to explore on de-radicalization?
Look, first of all, you have to understand, terrorism is not a threat to a single nation or a single region. Terrorism is a threat to the world. And all of us, we will not be able to counter terrorism unless we work together. Because especially with the internet, with the social media, you see these terrorist organizations, are moving from one continent to other. They don't respect the international law. They don't respect the borders, So it's very important to understand that you can't have development, you can't have security, you can't have stability unless you counter terrorism. And this is where you have to understand you will not be able, not only in the region, but in the world. If China didn't enjoy security, stability, and prosperity, the world won't, and the world will suffer.
So how's these regions de-radicalization measures explored? Because there are so many countries in this world are trying to find a perfect solution for countering terrorism and extremism. Xinjiang region is one of these.
Look, you always measure the outcome, the quality of any program by the outcome. If you want to know how effective is this, look at the outcome. Since 2016, there is no terrorist attack in China. That's the real achievement. That's a great achievement. That proves that what has been done here actually led to the right result, the right outcome, the right objectives are met. And this is, it's a lesson for everyone You need to engage in this. And it's very important. You do whatever you do to protect your national security, to protect your people. Don't care about others. It's your priority to protect your national security and your people. Do whatever it takes to do that, with the respect to the rule of law. And this is what's happening.
Thanks. And another question is about the technician college we have visited this morning. But some Western countries or the US or some countries in the European call this technician colleges in Xinjiang the camps or the concentration camps. So how's your comment on this?
I visited these centers, colleges in 2019. I visited them today. My background is academician. I visited most of the university in North America and Europe, their colleges, their technical centers. They don't have this for their people. They don't have this for their youth. I wish that what we have seen today is available in all countries, because here you see how you are taking care of the youth, by first providing them with the right education, with the right training, and preparing them for the job market and engaging them. It's very rare to go to any university or any college or any center in the world and you will find out that 100% of their graduate, they find jobs, or 98% or 99%. These numbers, it's a miracle. It's a great achievement. Wherever you go, it may be 60%, 70%, 75%. What's happening here, I think, something that the world need to learn from. And I encourage you to share it. Not only with those who, criticize China. No, share it with your friends in Africa, in Latin America, in many Central Asia. They need these things to solve many challenges that they are facing in their society.
Okay, with such achievements in this region, if these achievements happen in other countries, they would receive so many praise from other countries. But in China, it just seems to receive criticism. So how's this double standard? How do you feel about this?
Well, you see, my advice, don't listen to those who criticize you. Do the right thing. Focus on it, because if you listen to these criticisms, you will be misguided. You will spend some of your resources to deal with these criticisms. No. Focus on your national priority. Make sure all your resources are in the right place to develop your country, to invest in your citizen, and to do the right thing for your nation.
We have noticed after the delegation's visit has been reported in media, there are some voices criticize you and the delegation for making propaganda for the Chinese government. So how's your feelings about this criticism?
Look, we have to do the right thing. We we should have the courage, to speak loudly of what we believe in. Most of those who wrote about me or about some of the members of the delegation are members of the Muslim Brotherhood, the member of Al-Qaeda, member of ISIS, Daesh, and member of these terrorist organizations. We know them. We know the names. We know the centers. So, my advice, don't pay attention to them. Move forward. Do the right things. Myself, I don't care about that. I've been
criticizing voices are coming from the Western countries and the US. So how's your feelings about this?
I don't care. I don't care. These are either, already radicalized part of these terrorist organization, or they have a political agenda. We don't have a political agenda by being here. We are here to do the right thing, to build the bridges between the Muslim world and China, and to do the right thing that will serve the common interest of the Muslim all over the world and China.
Okay, next question is about the US and some Western countries are trying to bring a resolution on the Xinjiang region at the UN Human Rights Council last year. So, but thanks to the support from Muslim nations and other countries, the Council denied this resolution. But we think the US and some Western countries will continue to do so. So how's your feelings about this, their efforts to...
I think what you need is to have a media plan, a strategic media plan, to show the world the facts. It's not only these committees in the Human Rights Council. You need to raise your voice, work on documentary, bring some of these influential people, let them see, engage, invest in some of the youth here, especially women, to make them the voice of the community and the region, to engage and speak to the world, about this achievement, about the development that's happening, and about that you can't separate the Uyghur from China. They are Uyghur, they are Muslim, but they are Chinese citizens.
So if you use one sentence or one phrase to describe your, I want to say what do you want to say to the Xinjiang residents and the Chinese people all the world after this trip?
I want to say to them, congratulations on your achievement. The world needs you. Focus on serving your national security, national prosperity. Make sure that you don't engage or listen to those who want to undermine the development of China. Those who criticize China now, it's not because of what the Chinese is doing. They criticize China because they want to slow or undermine your achievement and your development.
So one sentence to the outside world.
We need China. We need a secure, stable, and prosper China. This is for the best interest of all of us.
So do you have some expectations for the future cooperation between China and Arab countries or Islamic countries?
I think there is huge potential to increase the strategic relationship with the Arab world. There is a lot of opportunity over there. We had the Chinese Gulf and Arab Summit last month in Riyadh, and this is, I think, the start. We believe that what we are doing now is just the start to show the world that, it's better to work together rather than trying to exclude any side or any part of the world. We need to engage together, work together, invest in building the common interest that will bring us together.
好的，非常感谢阿里先生在即将离开新疆的时候，与我们的媒体朋友进行见面和进行提问的交流。我们再次向阿里先生表示感谢，也期待阿里先生再次访问新疆。
Thank you again for your visit and your support. We are hoping you will make another visit in the future.